everybody, it's Lazer Turret once again. Welcome to another random Minecraft tutorial. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different and something that can be used in a pretty more practical way than some of the other things that I've shown you. We're going to be making a piston drawbridge, and I'm going to show you how to do all this, of course. And I'm also going to tell you all the materials you are going to need. So you will need 6 sticky pistons. All told, we need about a stack of redstone, probably more, depending on depending if you're doing this in survival or whatever. We're going to need 5 repeaters and some flooring material and some lava, because we're going to make a lava lake kind of thing, and I'll show you how all that works. And we're going to need some half slabs or stairs so that we don't cut the redstone. We're doing this. So, first things first, let's dig out the earth. We're going to need a hole that's 3 deep by 8 in length. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 5 in width. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then of course dig the rest of this out. Now this next bit's going to be pretty slow and boring, so I'll be back here when I'm done. Okay, the hole is dug. This is what it should look like when it's all nice and dug out. Now what you want to do is get your sticky pistons and get down into your hole here and just place them up like this. You want to be facing downwards because orientation is critical here. So it's going to be a 2 wide bridge by 3. Now Paul Sauce Jr. did this exact same design with the same redstone and everything. So you can watch that if you want. Just search on YouTube How to Survive and Thrive in Minecraft E45, and it's called Piston Drawbridge, and you'll see it. And you'll be able to get his demonstration on how this can be used in a practical way and all that as well. So here's how you want your redstone to run to get these 2 pistons to work. So we're going to give it a test. There we go, they work. Now, you'd think that it would work if you did this for the middle one, but it doesn't. Instead, it just makes it so nothing gets power, because the power is actually getting supplied to this one right here. It's not actually getting supplied to the pistons. So we need to do something about that. So what we need to do is use repeaters. Yay! Anyway, so just get your repeaters and just place them into the block like that. They have to be facing towards the dispenser, obviously, to get the power to flow in that direction. And there you go, they all work. So now what we need to do is obviously do the same on the other side. So 2 repeaters facing in that direction. Easy for me to say. And just your redstone in a U shape, I guess. So yeah, now we need to power these up so these are all going up at the same time. So let's run some redstone this way. Leave a gap, because what we're going to do is use our last repeater, use our 5th repeater here to join up the 2 connections, because the redstone current's not going to make it all the way from here all the way over there. So you need to make sure you have a repeater there to boost the signal, if you will. So now we need to find a place for our switch, or lever, whatever you want to call it. I call it switch. It's technically called a lever, but it's all the same, so just call it what you want. So we're going to run some redstone across this way, so I'm just going to dig out the earth here. As far as I know, Paul Sauce Jr. did this as well. He ran redstone across the block like this, and it does look a little bit wonky because this is all connected, but the power still gets provided to the pistons, and that's all that matters to me. And it's getting night now, isn't it? Well, this should be interesting then. Anyway, so here's where we're not going to put our lever on that block, we're going to put it there, but I had to place that so I can place that there. So we're going to put our lever here, and magic happens. Well, not magic, but redstone happens, I guess you could say. And those things give off light too, which is cool, but you're not going to see that once we put the floor in, obviously. So that's the next step. We're going to put the floor in, and then I'm going to have a pit for the lava. So just drop your flooring material on top of these pistons. Put this here like this, because this is where our lava's going to go. Now you can put the switch wherever you want, really, but it's just a matter of wiring it properly. There's probably a more logical place to put it, but for this demonstration, there's no sense in putting it in a practical spot. Now, you don't want to put a solid block here, because what's going to happen is, I'll just demonstrate, the redstone gets cut off. You see here how there's no redstone here, that it actually gets cut. So, if I remove that block, it all gets power again. So, oops. We need to put a half slab there so that it doesn't cut the redstone. Oops. And not on the bottom half, it needs to be on the top half of the block. There we go. And we'll match it on the other side and make it look nice, but that doesn't cut it, fortunately. You could use stairs as well. Now, is this symmetrical? Yeah. Just fill your floor in like this. Okay, now what you want to do now is raise up your bridge, take your lava and just dump it in. 3 spots. That's exactly what Paul Sauce Jr. says. Those exact words right there. And that gives off light, which kind of makes a cool effect here at night time. And obviously you'd put this in front of a building, as I've said. At least I think I said. But anyway, so that's it. Once again, you can put the switch wherever you want. Doesn't have to be here if you don't want it to be here. It could be over here if you want. It could be, you know, floating in the sky if you wanted to. It would be a little bit difficult to wire it, but if you wanted to do that, you could in a pinch, if you worked out how to wire it. Anyway, that seems like that's about it for the Piston Drawbridge. And if you enjoyed, let me get a sword out so I can salute. If you enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like. So, salute. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. See ya.